I was at a wedding when the wedding photographer cornered me in an empty hallway and asked, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I tried my best to be polite. "No, I'm single, but I'm focusing on my career right now, so I'm not looking for anything." Suddenly, the photographer waved his camera in my face. Honestly, I thought it was just some weird form of flirting, so I said, "Please leave me alone," before walking away. But instead of finding some other girl, he started following me with his camera. He wasn't even taking photos of the bride, just me. I guess he saw the scared look on my face because that's when he tried to explain himself. "I just need to get you alone. I need to show you something on my camera. Come with me." Adrenaline started pumping through my veins. Who was this freak? It's hard not to hate men when they all act like this. I ran to the bathroom and tried to text my friend that the photographer was a herny weirdo who needed to be kicked out, but my texts were green instead of blue. There was no signal. I decided to just wait 20 minutes, because I figured he'd be gone by then. But when I walked out of the stall, he was standing right by the door, waiting for me. Wait, he exclaimed when I started walking away from him. "I need to show you something on my camera." I glanced behind my shoulder and saw a photo that he had open. My stomach dropped. It was a photo of the inside of a van filled with rope, duct tape, and zip ties. "It's for you," the photographer said. My knees went weak. No one was around because everyone was watching the bride and groom have their first dance. So I frantically searched the hallways for anyone who could help me. That's when I finally found my friend, Trevor. He was sitting by the bar, and he immediately noticed how panicked I looked. "OP, are you okay? What happened?" There was makeup streaming down my face. I couldn't even catch my breath. "The photographer, he's trying to take me. Please help me get away from him." Trevor immediately jolted up and pulled me into a hug. "It's okay, I got you. Where is this freak? I'm gonna make sure the police get him." I was about to point to where I'd come from, but that's when I heard footsteps coming into the bar. Thump, thump, thump. It was the wedding photographer. Trevor walked towards him. "Yo, man, you need to leave," he said, putting his hands on the photographer's shoulders. But the photographer wasn't backing down. "No way. I'm not going anywhere until I take that girl away from this place and she comes with me," he said, pointing at me. At this point, I was more shocked than anything. I mean, the absolute audacity of this guy was crazy. The photographer was a 5'3" short king with zero muscle mass, and Trevor was a 6'3" gym bro. There was no question about who would win in a fight. Trevor literally just started laughing at him. "Who you feeling like?" Trevor asked. Suddenly, the photographer lunged forward and tried to grab my drink out of my hand. I splashed it in his face. I was about to tell him to go home before we call the police, but no words came out. Dizziness filled my vision. I collapsed on the bar counter and felt my eyes roll to the back of my head. And I guess the bride and groom's wedding dance finally ended, because that's when everyone started filling up the bar area. My brother was the first one to notice me. "Oh my gosh, what happened?" he asked while lifting me into his arms. I could hear the photographer speaking in the background. "Trevor drugged her. He's been after her this whole time." Trevor laughed nervously. "Yo bro, chill, you can't just say stuff like that with no evidence." Through my blurred vision, I could see the photographer showing my brother the same photos he'd shown me. The van, the zip ties. Trevor had this set up for her. I saw it in the parking lot. I've been trying to get her to come with me and protect her, but she kept running away and I could never get a full sentence out. My brother waved over the security guard who called the police. We waited for an ambulance together. When the paramedics arrived, they confirmed everything. Trevor was arrested and given 6 weeks in jail.